freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it on to our children in the bloodstream. The only way they can inherit the freedom we have known is if we fight for it, protect it, defend it, and then hand it to them with the well-taught lessons of how they in their lifetime must do the same. And if you and I don't do this, then you and I may well spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it once was like in America when men were free.
There's a lot of fun parts about being associated with Diamond Lil. You know, for me and a lot of people, we joined the CAF because they have airplanes. But as I found out more about the aircraft and how it was used, and what really happened inside the cockpit, near the gunner's windows, you know, as the bombardier would sight up his target, it spoke to me in a much more visceral way, down deep inside.
I think there's nothing really more rewarding than standing around the airplanes when we're working on them here in the hangar, and a vet from World War II will come in and tell us his stories about working on these airplanes out in the cold and the hot, and and these guys were doing this overnight. We spend weeks working on one engine and scratch our head wondering how they ever did it. But that generation was truly, truly amazing, and we owe a great deal of debt of gratitude to our World War II vets.
Diamond Lil has an opportunity to go out and perform at air shows and tour stops and activities all across the United States. To go out to people who could not otherwise experience it in person, to see it, to touch it, to smell it, to hear it, to let it get inside them, to touch their heart, to touch their soul, and to understand the freedoms and all the important things that the aircraft did.
You know, this is about not only preserving in a sense, the memory of the people that came before us, but these airplanes, in a sense, teach that lesson, the sacrifices that were made for our freedom today. Because if we don't remember our past, we're guaranteed to make the same mistakes again.
That's why it's important to keep these aircraft flying. But the cost of these aircraft far exceeds what those kinds of incomes will generate. And the only way that we can preserve, that we can educate, that we can honor the men and women who were part of these aircraft, the only way that we can continue to tell the story is if lots of people out across the United States see the need, understand what the need is, and help by giving a contribution based on what they're capable of, as small or as large as they're capable of doing. And for what you're able to partner with us to do, we want you to know we appreciate that, and thank you.
For only $24 a month, for 24 months, you can help Diamond Lil take this message all across America for generations to come. DiamondLil.org